What's up guys, Tilsad back here with another video. Um, I'm recording at night, so if my lighting wasn't already bad, it definitely is right now. It's a mess. Anyway, getting back into the 727 tour, Singapore, I mean, I'm pretty behind now where I wanted to be. I kind of wanted to put out a video of the tour, at least like for a week. I would be done with it by now. If if I put out a video every single day, then I would have been done with it by now. But I kind of paced myself because I didn't want to overload, especially when I'm getting a whole bunch of requests now. A lot of people want me to react to a whole lot of things and give my honest opinions about them. So I'm trying to get to everything. But again, I apologize if I haven't gotten to your request yet. I'm working on it. Anyway, this is gonna get better. Now, it is one of my favorite songs on the album, and I just like how it kind of speaks about, not giving up on the person that you love. You're kind of in it through everything. You even though things are getting a little bit crazy or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're gonna stick with that person, and even if somebody else comes along who is more financially stable, or it seems like the grass is greener on that side of the fence, you're still taken with the person that you're with, and you still want to be with them no matter what. And with your combined efforts that it will get better for the two of you. So I really do like the song, and I find myself listening to it quite a lot. I love Lauren and Dinah's parts. I thought you knew me better, babe, than to think that I would do you that way. I really like that. I like that part. The breakdown, that little pre-hook part is it actually captures you, and it's really nice. So let's get into it. Tre, due, uno. Excuse my voice, because I've been talking and yelling at people all day. Yes. And it's very easy going beat too, very mellow type beat. Puts your mind at ease. I like it. Yes. Come on, Lauren. Yes. I think Ali's voice really complements this song very well. It was a good move for them to put her in the lead for this song. Yes. Get up. Uh-oh. Get down, girl. Hey. I love Normani. Y'all sleep on Normani, but uh-oh, booty. Come through, Dinah. Look at Normani feeling it. She said. Okay. Look at Dinah hitting it. Yes. I know Dinah. You can tell Dinah loves this breakdown. Yes, Lauren. I love her. No. Yes. You can tell that like Allie gets really emotional during this song. Yes, Normani. Come on, Dinah. Okay. Yes. 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 It's gonna get better. Yes. All right now. Oh, that was good. That was really good, and it's really you can definitely tell the difference when when they do their like more mellow tempo kind of ballad type songs. You can definitely tell the difference because when they do songs like "Gonna Get Better" and "No Way" and songs like that, there's a difference like with the quality of the vocals, and I think it's mostly because they don't have to put as much energy. And I feel like after doing so many songs that have like the up tempo, "That's My Girl" followed by "Worth It" and "Boss" and "Work From Home," I feel like after a while they kind of get tired, obviously, and your voice gets strained and it's harder to keep up. But they're doing a really good job, and I'm not even gonna front. I say a lot of things, and I've been critiquing them up until now pretty harshly, as for the most part, fairly harshly. But I can't deny the fact that they've been working their asses off, and it's showing. They have improved. I see the improvement, and I see how easier it is getting for them to put on these performances. Dinah, and I haven't mentioned it much, but I have noticed a change in Dinah with her breath control. It's still, it still needs a little bit of work, but you can definitely see the progression from back when she was still, you know, back in like 2016, when she was still struggling and work from home. You can see the difference now in certain songs that they have choreography. You can definitely tell the difference when she gets up and she sings, especially now because she has some more parts in songs that she didn't used to sing in, like Boss, like Sledgehammer. You can tell that more of responsibility has actually helped her to grow more. And I was hoping that that's what would happen anyway. And you definitely see it now. Lauren is pretty on point. Like I said in the other video, Lauren is pretty much the only one who's really on point vocally majority of the time. I never really have too many issues with Lauren. Sometimes the placement is odd, like her vocal placement as far as like ad libs go. But she pretty much sticks to the standard, but she does it really well, and her voice just kind of resonates, and that's the one thing I do like about Lauren's. There's a lot of things I like about Lauren's voice, but the major thing that I like about Lauren's voice is that she has lots of resonance, and that's something that the judges of X Factor noticed. They were like, "What? She's only 15 and singing like that?" When she sang the Alicia Keys song, she had more like this presence, and it's not just the raspiness, it's the heaviness of the tone, and kind of just she sounds very mature, and it's kind of whenever she sings, it doesn't even matter whenever she sings, you kind of get enveloped in the emotion, in the passion, and you just know that she's just she's very passionate about the music, and her vocals just kind of speak for itself. And I don't know, there's just something about Lauren's voice, and a lot of people obviously get it because she has lots of fans. Obviously, a lot of people in the fandom really gravitate towards Lauren, and her vocals are part of the reason why. Obviously, the other reasons why is because she's like sexy as hell, but that's another story. Allie, the only thing that I can say about Allie, and in this song, it's not as apparent because she, has the same part over and over. She doesn't really have to do too much vocally. She just sings the chorus. But the one thing about Allie, and I was supposed to mention it in another video and I didn't, and I wrote a little note. her transition from the head voice to the chest and back to the head, um, when she does, I'm not gonna leave you now. Oh, I know it's gonna get better. I mean, I notice sometimes that she can crack a little bit while like going from here to here, because she's trying to kind of make it sound sweeter, and I understand that. But there are instances, not in this song particularly, but other songs where she has to go from, belting out a really high note and then go up to the head voice to grab something a little bit more. Um, Sometimes she struggles with the transition, but she's still great. She's still a powerhouse vocalist. I mean, she can hit crazy notes, and you know the sustain. I mean, she probably can hold out the longest notes out of the entire group, because I haven't heard the rest of them really hold out belted notes like that. Like Dinah has done it. Normani, pretty consistent, and in this song, she doesn't have to work too hard. Um, she does have the whistle note at the end, which is, it's always very consistent. She has yet to really mess that up, and I feel like she is the one to really go to when it comes to doing those high notes like that. Although I am kind of confused, because the thing is, like, it's a very high note, but the one thing that we had a debate about this, like some of my friends who are in the vocal classes and who have taken vocal classes and have studied music, and we kind of like debate whether or not it's a real whistle note, because there's a disconnect. That she's the only one in the group that I feel could actually access a whistle register, because she has a little bit of disconnect between her like her air passages and her vocal cords, and that's how you actually obtain a whistle register. It's not necessarily just hitting a really, really high pitched note that sounds like a whistle. No, it's actually a little bit more technical than that. And we were kind of debating whether or not what she's hitting in her range, whether if it's actually a whistle register or if it's super head voice. Now, super head voice, you will hear Ali sing really high notes, kind of almost like Normani does, but you'll notice that Ali's high notes are usually a lot more, a lot less airy. Normani's are a little bit more airy, and that's where the disconnect comes in, because when you have when you have little to no support here, and everything comes from up here, then like around this area, then it's more like the whistle register. But when you do have this extra support, and then you also get the head, then that's super head voice, and you can still hit the same kind of notes. It's still up for debate whether or not the whistle or the super head voice is like more, whether which one is better. Most people think that the super head voice is better because you do have that extra support, and you're not just relying on the disconnect of your voice, and that there's less damaging effects to your vocal cords in the long run. Look at Mariah Carey. I mean, she's done the whistle thing for a long time, and look at her now. I mean, she really can't do it much at all. And if she does, then it's like very cracked up and stuff. And I mean, her regular voice, not even the whistle register, her regular voice is kind of damaged, and her vocal cords are pretty much torn apart, because she's been doing that so long and singing over that. And then she also had vocal notes. You can't sing, like, it's very, very difficult to sing over vocal notes. And the fact that she did it for so many years, because she thought that she might lose the ability to sing, because obviously getting that removed, anytime you go down there and you get the tonsils removed and stuff, they always warn singers, like, you may not be able to sing afterwards, or you may not be able to sing the same way afterwards. You have singers that have gotten the notes removed. Demi Lovato is one of them, and I mean, she still can sing to the same the same way. You can definitely tell the difference, though. To me, she sounds a little bit better now than she did then. When she did have the notes, you could tell because her voice would crack a little bit more than it does now. Normani's got the skill though. Normani's got the skill, and she sounds really good when she hits those notes. So I mean, I have no complaints about it. But I will say that she should really be careful and make sure that she's, you know, consulting with a vocal coach like periodically, you know, for the next few months or whatever, and then even on tour, consult with the vocal coaches and make sure that you're getting that extra practice in and those extra warm-ups and exercises in. Make sure you're taking care of your voice, because hitting notes up there like that, especially when your natural range is that of an alto, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful, because most people are not naturally able to span that width of a range. Most people are not. The fact that she is able to is amazing. She is like, what, 4 octaves and 2 notes. That's all I really have to say. Like, you know, they're doing a really good job. They're doing a really good job, and I know that 5H3 is going to be so lit, and I'm so ready for it. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let me know what you guys think down below. What are you hoping to see in this next album, in this era? And also, let me know about your thoughts about Gonna Get Better. Also, comment down below your favorite 727 song. Okay? I hope everybody has a good night. Bye.